Going to the Hamvention.
My name is Sam, N-A-V-E-S. This is my tower hat, okay?
Tower hat.
Yeah. That's what we're going to be at. Now,
Sam and I are out right now, walking around on the floor. We're trying to collect prizes from the vendors so that we have more prizes to give out.
Crank up.
But,
yes.
We'll be back over at the prize booth and just in front of everything.
It's wonderful.
Can you be 2 to 3 feet away from it?
Of course. And here's another thing about it.
Shacho-san.
Here I am, we're over at High Sierra Antennas. Here's Jim Heath.
Thank you very much, sir.
For the motorized tuning. Various tripods and mounting systems. The larger antenna, and down here on the right is the smaller Sidekick. That's very popular. Turn it up and down with a switch.
Coffee is almost ready.
FTM's 10R. Got a Harley here. Motorcycle, $19,695.
Yes. Heard that wagon to his. Well, let me read something to you and see if this.
At Yaesu, people lined up to get a green Yaesu baseball hat. The ever popular little FT817. I have one of these. Very cool radio. FT897. I saw many of these over in China. FT857. I also have one of these. Here's the FTDX 9000 display.
That's a waterfall.
The radio with 100 knobs on the front.
Maybe even CW along with it so you can use it as a gear.
Lots of big meters.
It's just fantastic.
The radio has an internal display and you can plug it on an external monitor.
Actually trying to see what there's space.
Probably not your beginner type of radio. The FT950.
The problem is that the manufacturer that made the transistors for that.
It's probably the neatest thing at Dayton this year.
Is it really?
I think so.
I haven't heard of anything new from anybody else yet. So usually we find out today or tonight, tomorrow, somebody will say, oh, somebody has this new thing over there. But we haven't heard anything yet.
So this is the new VX8R.
The X8R, yeah.
It's a quad band radio, so it's 6, 2, 220, and 440 meg.
Right.
It's 5 watts.
5 watts.
5 watts.
1.5 on 220.
1.5
That's added,
on,
so it's a little higher output than the 7R.
220. It's very small. You can see my hand next to it here. Very thin. Be available.
Possibly in July or August. It's not FCC approved yet.
Okay.
It has an optional Bluetooth wireless headset. It has an optional GPS microphone sensor for APRS use. It has also an AM bar antenna for AM broadcast receiving inside as well.
And the big question?
Yeah.
The price?
Estimated price is going to be possibly $330 to $350.
Very cool. Everything is high-tech with computer control and spectrum displays. There's the Crystal Set Society. Lots of books here on building crystal radios. Well, crystal radios built out of oatmeal cans. And
you can get any of this stuff.
5,000. get to some paying customers. So you actually have an antenna transmitting?
Huh?
So you actually on the air?
No, what we've got here is, this is an IQ file. This is a pre-recorded digitized file. So what we're doing is we're playing back a 192 kilohertz bandwidth of pre-recorded signals, and they're pre-recorded, but they're not processed. So we're taking unprocessed digitized RF and passing it through all the DSP programs.
Okay.
Do you believe everything he says?
It's on TV. It's got to be true.
Coming from him, it is.
Making a lot of news with their K3 now. Take a look at it. Here's the K3. Looks like this has the second receiver installed and a 100-watt power amp. There's Wayne, N6KR. One of the principal designers on the radio.
There it is. It's a 50 Hz DSP filter and a 200 Hz crystal filter. So we're listening to the main receiver in a really narrow filter, and I've got the subreceiver on the same frequency, but listening in a wider bandwidth. See, if I go to B set mode, you can actually adjust the passband of the subreceiver independently. So it's really nice if you have headphones or if you're using two speakers. Now you can listen to main on the left and subreceiver on the right. What you do is listen to him in a nice narrow passband on VFO-A, and simultaneously be listening to the pilot on VFO-B and the subreceiver. It's split. So you find your transmitter. Well, we are, but you're not up there. Of course, you can listen to them both at the same time if you got the stereo. It's full stereo to the output too, so we've got a stereo speaker tuning around high into 20 meters, and you hear an RTTY station you'd like to work. You can call him with the CWQ pedal, or just push one of the message buttons, and it'll send the CW message, but it'll send it in.
Some stuff here at Dayton that you need to take home. It's too big to carry on the airplane. We have UPS here. You can box everything up, wrap it up in bubble wrap, and send it on home. Alpha, you need to buy an amplifier, place to be. Look at this, pocket protectors. We haven't seen these in a long time. The amplifier with, looks like 1,500, 1,400 watts, being fed from this radio. The dummy load's about the same size as the amp. So here's what the inside looks like. That's what we have here.
This is essentially a 99 or an 8100, but we've changed out the tubes. You have 4CX1000As, which are made in Pentalabs in China. The price is cheaper than you would get from iMac. We have our own custom socket which we're using, so it helps bring the overall price down. And you have a reliable source for your tubes, and they're a great tube. They've been around since the 60s. So.
Hang a slingshot with a fishing reel. Use these to launch your line up into a tree to pull up your antenna.
A lot of guys have problems.
That's why we started making it.
Here's our Tentec. We are at the Orion 2. Nice big display. Jeff transceiver. It's the Jupiter. Here's the Omni 7. Nice things about this, you can control it over the internet. Plug an Ethernet cable in the back. You have control and also audio.
One time, you won't forget it. Right now in the world, you adjust the squelch on this stuff.
Here's the remote display for the Omni 7. Running on a PC.
Never had a problem.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Amplifier.
But we had run into scenarios with fans that we can't do anything.
Kenwood booth. Take a look around. around, see what's going on. Here's the 480. Two-piece radio. It's the control head. This is the radio itself. Of course, this looks familiar, the TS2000. Got one of these at home. This is the TMD 710, the APRS radio. There's even packets here. Here's a D710 hooked into a Pete Brothers weather station. Do the weather station reporting through APRS. Seems like the only thing that's new at Kenwood is new software for the D710 and B71 and the D710 head. So no new radios from Kenwood. And the major dealers are here. So here's Ham Radio Outlet, the big stock selling radios here. Usually the prices at Dayton are some of the best you'll find. Next door is High Gain. Antennas here. And just down the way is AES. And basically same type of setup as HRO, lots of radios for sale. Go back and forth and find who's got the best price. Sometimes just walking through the aisle becomes a challenge. The main booth. The IC 7200. This is kind of a ruggedized name.
My name is Scott, N7SS. We're showing the 7200 today. The 7200 is the brand new radio just announced today. It does HF&6, full 100 watts all the way through. It's IF-DSP. It kind of inherits the IF-DSP from the ICOM 7000 family. It's very ruggedized. It has the nice aluminum castings on the back to protect the back. The handles are available for the front to protect the front knobs. The top is all gasketed. The knobs and the buttons on the front are all gasketed, so it's all watertight. There are no penetrations to the circuit board area inside the radio, so air flows through, but it doesn't actually have any access to a pathway to the circuit boards. Okay. So it's designed for MCOM use, where you have kind of an unknown environment. It's designed for de-expeditioning. It should be a good radio with a DSP. Pretty compact, 12-pound radio. Gives you all the features that you need in a relatively portable rig, a relatively compact portable rig. And the other new thing is that we have a USB port for command functions. Exactly. So there's USB and the standard CI5 interface that ICOM has on all their other radios. Yeah. So you can hook it up like any other ICOM radio, or again for portable use, the nice thing is that it's the USB port gives you the ability to buy a cord for it at Walmart, right? Yeah. So you don't have to worry about having to buy some exotic cable.
So the two big questions.
Availability and price, would those be the two questions?
Naturally.
Yes. Well, availability, we're expecting the September timeframe, and we don't have a price established yet. I would think it's probably a little bit higher than the 7000 family at this point. Okay. No price yet.
Okay. Thank you much.
Sure. Well, the
probably buried in the menu, I guess. That's pitch though. But that's pitch though. I don't know.
This is the second ICOM booth. We have the 756 Pro 3. Here's the new IC 7700. Display and remote the display. Does it work?
Buy a lot of stuff. I'm not sure it's worth this kind of money.
There's the IC 7000. There's the head. Good. View of inside of the radio. Plug in an external display.
It looks like the weather's not bad out.
inside of one of their antenna tuners. Anything you possibly need. Lots to choose from. There's MFJ with hundreds of items. Headsets, tuners, antennas. Lots of things up in the air.
Okay, anything else?
No, tin keypad. But it's also...
for HT.
It's an HT, but is it...
A big meter. EX Engineering, antennas, antenna parts, phasing, switches. Fittings, couplings, different size tubing. You want to build your antenna, you have all the bits you need. They build portable antenna systems. You break down into these packages you can carry.
No problem at all. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. No kidding. I'm happy to do it for you. I'm really surprised we got these adapters.
There's a Collins Communications van, complete with halos, and a 2-element beam. Collins Radio Company van. Here I'm looking at the Collins collectible radios here in a communications van. Nice S-line station setup, including sofa. A very nice operating position.